Hey everyone, Swifty Boy Marbs here, and welcome to my Cardfight Vanguard Trial Deck Altmile unboxing. But before we begin, I want you guys to hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications bell if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. So straight out of the box, we have the first guide as well as the playmat just for any beginners out there. But that's not what I'm here for. What I'm really here for is the deck itself. And we have the new Grade 3 unit, Blue Sky Knight Altmile, and he has two skills. One is continuous on V or R. During your turn, if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, this unit gets plus 15k. So basically what this card is just asking you to do is just use up all of your counterblast, and he alone becomes a 28k attacker, maybe even 38k if he's on Force 1. And then act on V. Once per turn, you can counterblast 1 and discard a card from your hand. Search your deck for up to 2 Grade 2 cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Now, do note that it says 2 Grade 2 cards, not units. And since we have the new order cards that have recently come out, and those cards also do have grades just like units do, then you can even use Altmile's skill to search your deck for a Grade 2 order card and add that to your hand. So yeah, foil card for Blue Sky Knight Altmile. Then we have a foil for Absolute Blade Knight Liverot. And he has an auto on V or R when placed from hand, counterblast 1. Search your deck for up to 1 Grade 2 card, call it to an open rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. If you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, you may Soul Blast 1 for this cost. So, in a way, Liverot is basically just a better version of Conjurer Mithril, since, for one, his skill goes off on V or R, whereas Conjurer Mithril's skill would only go off on rearguard. And then second, if you have no face-up cards in your damage zone, you can just Soul Blast 1 and he'll let you Superior Call a Grade 2 unit. So yeah, there's Absolute Blade Knight Liverot. And then we have a foil for Lunar Crescent Knight Philax. Auto, V or R when it attacks or boosts, Soul Blast 1 and return a rearguard in another column to your hand, and this unit gets plus 5,000 until the end of that battle. Then we have 3 non-foil Blue Sky Knight Altmiles. Then we have 3 copies of Unite Wheat Dragon, and his skill is on V or R when placed, Soul Blast 1, and you may call a Grade 2 card from your hand to rearguard. If you call, draw a card. Then we have 3 non-foils for Absolute Blade Knight Liverot. Then we have the new 10k Vanilla Knight of Magnificence Lucas. And then we have Sage of Contemplation Tedon. And his skill is act on rearguard. Once per turn, counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. And this unit gets plus 15k until the end of this turn. So 24k beat stick pretty much. And then we have Pioneer Knight Epaticus. Continuous on rear. During the battle it attacked a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 3,000. Then we have 3 non-foils for Philax. And then we have Indestructible Knight Irina, one of those Grade 1 PGs where when placed on V, you get to draw a card and discard a card from your hand. And then we have Melodious Angel. Once per turn, counterblast 2, draw a card, and if you have no face-up card in your damage zone, countercharge 1. And then we have Epona. Then Flogel. And we have Flash Shield Isolde, the draw PG for Royal Paladin. And then we have the new draw trigger, Bringer of Court's Favor, how do you pronounce this? Relgla. And then the new heal trigger, Healing Pegasus. Then we have the Quick Shield ticket, which is one of the new order cards that's actually being introduced in Vanguard. So there are actually 2 different types of order cards that are being introduced. There are normal orders and there's blitz orders. And basically, the difference between them is that with normal orders, you can only use them during your main phase. As for blitz orders, such as the quick shield ticket, you can actually use these during your opponent's turn. So in a way, the order cards basically work somewhat like spell cards from other games you may have played, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Or even Buddy Fight. So yeah, here's a 4th copy of Lucas, a 4th copy of Tedun, Epaticus, another copy of Irina, another copy of Melodious Angel, and the new starter, Shining Knight Milius. When rolled upon, you draw a card. Just the usual skill that every V-Series starter has, except he has an additional skill, and every other V-Series starter will have this skill. Then, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 1 or greater, put a Quick Shield ticket into your hand. So the Quick Shield ticket is something that doesn't really go into your main deck, just like normal order cards, as well as all of your other units would. So they're basically like the imaginary gifts, where they pretty much just go off to the side. And so basically the second part of the skill, where you add the Quick Shield ticket to your hand, isn't really relevant to the player going first. It's more relevant to the player going second. And then we have a 4th copy of Epona, a 3rd copy of Flogel, another Relgla, another Healing Pegasus, and here we have one of the normal order cards, Power Rise Elixir, Counterblast 2, one of your units gains plus 20,000 until the end of this turn, and this card is regarded as being from all clans. And then the foil card is Unite Reet Dragon. And then to end it off, we have the usual force markers, except only difference is that these force markers that we're getting in this trial deck are actually double-sided. So one side is force 1 while the other is force 2. So yeah, that's it for the trial deck unboxing. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can find those links in the description below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.